Hey, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I hope your week's going well. I hope you're really good in general. So today's video, I thought I would look at the 6 series that I think you should 100% read. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am 100% a series girl. I want to fall in love with the characters, with the setting, and I want to read everything that I possibly can about those characters, the back characters, their siblings, their families. I want it all. I want it all. I don't know. I guess I read a few standalone books, but I am always more gravitated when there's a series that I'm going to be able to really dive into. So I thought I would give you, I've got my top 6 here. And these are series that pretty much all of them are 5-star books. They at least have 2 or 3 5-star books within the series. So I thought I would run through them with you so that if you are also a series reader just like me, these may be some romance books that you can sink your teeth into. The first series that I'm gonna talk to you guys about is the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. Now I believe this is pretty much the first series that I read when I got back into reading. The first book I read getting me back into reading was Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. But I believe in that same order, I ordered the fine print, then very quickly got my hands on terms and conditions, and then had final offer or pre-ordered ready for when it came out. So I think these are all 4 or 5 stars. I think the first 2 are 4 stars and the last one was a 5-star, but I could be slightly wrong. Feel free to check out my Goodreads for exact ratings on them. But I think this series is absolutely incredible. You're following 3 brothers who have each had a different task given to them by their grandfather in his will to gain their element of the inheritance. So you've got a workplace romance in the fine print, very much grumpy sunshine, they don't get along, he's her boss kind of vibe. You've then got a marriage of convenience in terms and conditions. Again, also a workplace romance in terms of he's her boss again, but yeah, this one has the marriage of convenience element to it. And then the last one is childhood sweethearts to strangers, enemies to lovers. So you've got 3 kind of different tropes, 2 with a work focus and 1 that's kind of set outside of that work environment, but each very much following a brother and their task to gain their inheritance. I loved them. I strongly recommend delving into the fictional world of Dreamland. Also, if you're a Disney lover, having the Dreamland is basically fictional Disneyland. So it was really cute. I really enjoyed it. Definitely check them out. I've just had to open my window, so I'm really sorry if you can start hearing some noises outside, but it's really warm in my bedroom. So I just had to open them. If it's too loud, I won't do it again, but hopefully it's okay. The second series I really think that you should read is the Maple Hill series by Hannah Grace. These are both 5-star books for me. So we have Icebreaker and we have Wildfire. I literally only finished Wildfire a couple of days ago, but they are college romances. These 2 so far follow 2 boys on the same ice hockey team, but I believe Hannah Grace has said this isn't a hockey romance, it is a college romance, so we could start seeing some other sports, some other elements to it. We'll just have to wait and see. But this one, it's reverse grumpy sunshine, so she is the one that is not into it, and he is full golden retriever energy. You follow an ice hockey player and an ice figure skater, and it's forced proximity because something happens to the hockey team's ice rink and they have to share one. So that's really cute. And then this one is, he's like a good boy, she is a little bit more reckless, doesn't really follow the rules. This one, they both go to the college, they have a one-night stand, and then they are both at the same summer camp with each other. So this one has a slightly different setting in terms of it's summer, they're at this really cute camp. They're both trying to escape Maple Hills, but then they end up together. So both 5-star reads, and there's more to come. So this is a great series to get into because it's not finished, so you have got more to delve into eventually. So would 100% recommend picking this up. Another fan favourite in the world of books would be the Knock 'em Out series. So I'm not going to say too much because I'm sure most of you have already heard of it, but if you are someone that is finding my channel and you're kind of just an amateur reader just starting out, then I 100% recommend picking up the Knock 'Em Out series. I'd say they all have an element of Grumpy Sunshine to them in terms of like brooding male characters. They each have like an underlying, I think Lucy Score does a fantastic world building because they each have their own like mystery elements kind of running through them. That's why they're so long. Like, these are chunky books, but it's not just a solid romance the whole way through. There are other storylines going on and you're getting other elements to it. So I definitely think if you're someone that doesn't want a solely romance focused series, I do think these are great for that, because you're also seeing the characters' other lives in between them falling for their significant other in the book. But yeah, if you're a small town romance reader, these are fantastic. And I'm sure you've probably heard of them from loads of other people on BookTube already. And then another fun favourite that you've already heard me talk about before would be the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. These are all cowboy, ranch, country boy romances, following a family with brothers, their friends, cousins, kind of be like, it's a really beautiful found family book. And I wasn't expecting the series to be so found family orientated, but it 100% was. And for that I am so grateful. I can't wait to read the 5th one that is due to come out like any day now. I think it's on its way to me, so I'm so freaking excited to delve back into Chestnut Springs and wrap up this series. So yeah, if you are even if you don't think cowboy romances would be your thing, because I didn't. When I picked up Flawless for the first time, I was adamant that I was not going to enjoy it, and I finished it in a single day. So don't let the cowboy trope deter you. Like, give it a go, pick it up, see what you think. The 5th series I am recommending is a new series to me, probably not to you guys. The Boys of Torment series by Chloe Walsh. These are some thick books. They are 800 pages each, but they are so worth it. It is such an emotional romance, and you really feel the struggle and the stress and the trauma between these two characters, and again, a huge found family aspect between them and their friends, and the male main character's family drawing in with the main female character's family. Please read the trigger warnings, because these are incredibly sad and could probably trigger some people if you have been through anything that could come up. So please check the trigger warnings for these books. But if you do and you still think they are something you should read, I highly recommend them, and I can't wait to pick up the next books in this series and travel back to Torment High School and see more of the Boys of Torment. My 6th series is going to come in absolutely no shock to anybody, because the Magnolia Park series. I think I probably mentioned this series in every single one of my videos, other than my reading wrap up for September, because I didn't read a Magnolia Parks book in September. I have read the first 3 of these. I have not yet read the 4th one that I have in my hands, because I know that I don't get another installment of this series until February, and if I read the final one now, I'm going to be missing it. So I've been good, and I'm waiting, and I'm holding off on reading Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. But Magnolia Parks, Daisy Hates, and Magnolia Parks A Long Way Home have all been solid 5-star reads for me, and I'm not expecting Daisy Hates the Great Undoing to be any different, because everything I've heard about it, I can't wait. This is probably going to be like a end of November, December read. I'm ready for February, when the final installment of Magnolia Parks, this duo, comes out. So honestly, this is not for everyone. It's very much toxic London high society. They're all in like their 20s. They've grown up together. It is toxic as hell. If you've read Gossip Girl, it is Gossip Girl set in London. So it's not for everyone, but I devour every inch of it, and Magnolia and BJ have my heart. I'm a BJ Valentine girl. I don't care. Maybe that is why I have such toxic taste in blokes, but 100% Magnolia Park series is going to be the thing that I recommend regardless, just because of how much I love these characters. So that was a pretty quick run through of just my 6 top series. I just wanted it to be a really quick fire way for you to maybe get some new series in your life. I'm sure you've probably heard of a lot of them, but if you think you've got similar book tastes to me and you haven't picked them up yet, 100% give them a go. If you've got any other series that you think I should delve into, do let me know in the comments, because I'm always open to trying new series. Even if they're not ones that I've necessarily said that I'm interested in, please pop them below and let me know without spoiling them why it is that you think I should read them. That would be fantastic. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!